playing back now because I think it was Moses you made mention of, that he would rather suffer affliction with the children of God's people. It was these same people Hebrews was talking about. Then what always baffles me is for you and I, that they, despite them, scripture said they obtained, they did not obtain the promise. That means God had what was in his mind as the promise, and none of them came into it. That as it were, we don't look like it. Our inconsistencies are for us, but God chose us by his divine ordination. Having thought of his plan for the earth, he sat down and reasoned, no, Chintok cannot go first. Let Adam go first. I believe you remember that analogy he gave. And he knew that Reuben would be relevant to his assignment in 2025. So there's no point Reuben coming when David ponder on it through service. A season of the mighty acts of faith is upon us. That God will only do mighty acts through his people. I said it earlier. The only avenue God has to express it to just from heaven do like this, then the dead will rise. No. But by his counsel, he ordained it like that to birth his realities on the earth. And as we hear it, you must understand that God does not speak to you vaguely. As you spirit almost naturally to begin to do the mighty works that is required for our day. The signs, because you would hear that John the Baptist was declared by Jesus the greatest of every man that ever lived before the reality of the kingdom. And John the Baptist did not heal one headache. He only claimed to declare, "Prepare ye the way, the voice of one crying in the wilderness." All he did was to align with the purpose that he was called for. And in doing that, he was declared by Jesus as the greatest man who ever lived. So you see that there's a lot of redefinition that must come to us in this season. So that you don't rise up and say, oh, because no is like breaking into a dimension in God. Me too, I'm supposed to. No. Story before Gideon comes up. It was said of